Hey guys, my name is Harry Karanassos from the Foundry of Ideas. This video is part of a video series on woodworking projects and tools, and hopefully these videos will make it easier for you to find exactly what you're looking for. I believe that in the beginning of the first video in this series, I presented to you this jig. This jig is very well engineered. It has got graduations here in millimeters, and it also has graduations in millimeters again on this side and here. These readings concern the use of a Forstner bit, and these readings here concern how you drill through this bushing. Now, this bushing is here, and it is provided with a brass nut, and the purpose of this provision is because you can, by removing it, the nut, you can apply this block, and as you can see, now you have the opportunity to drill with 1, 2, 3 bushings. And of course, what you have here is the ability to change the size of these bushings. These bushings at the moment are 8mm bushings, but you can order additional bushings if you want. They don't come automatically with the kit, but that's how it is. That's the inside of this particular arrangement, and again this one here is for the Forstner bit. Now, with the kit you get an 8mm and a 10mm drill bits, and you get a Forstner bit which is 15mm. Now you can ask me why you have these different dimensions, and I will very quickly explain to you how the system works. You use a bolt like this, and as you can see, the bolt is threaded at one end, and it has got a head with a Phillips arrangement here. Then you have what generally is referred to as an eccentric wheel, and as you can see, this eccentric wheel has got again a Phillips arrangement here, and on the inside it has got an eccentric movement which can arrest the head of the bolt like so. I hope you can see it. The head of the bolt is here, and as you turn this bolt, the eccentric wheel, you are moving the bolt closer to the board with this eccentric wheel. Therefore, you are bringing the two boards together. Now, this is a very good system because you can build extremely large cabinets and let's say other pieces of furniture which again are heavy, and they will be steady as a rock. They don't part, they don't deform. They are really very well held together. And that is, in my book, what is the beauty of this system. I will demonstrate to you how the system works with a practical example. So once again we shall move to my bench and we shall see exactly how the system works. So as you can see, I have set up board number 1 with the arrow pointing towards the edge on which I'm going to drill my holes. And so I now start with the 8mm drill bit. And I insert the drill bit, but I don't start until the drill bit is in contact with the edge of the board. I repeat the same in the middle. And now I repeat the same on the left side. Now I shall proceed to do the drilling on the left side of the board. And let me ensure that I am flush with the side of board number 1. I'm still using the 8mm drill bit. Now in the middle. And now I'm going to go on the left. As you can see, here we are. Let me move the camera so that you can get a better view of where we are. Oops. Right, so I have now board number 1 that has been drilled in 6 places, as you can see, and I shall now continue. So for my next step, I shall place a dowel in the center. As you can see, the dowel is now inside the hole I drilled with the Forstner bit, and I will do the same on this side. I'm placing board number 1 on top of board number 2. I have already scribed a line here which is half of the dimension of the thickness of the board, and I shall use now this auxiliary board which has got a recess for 8mm dowel here. This is a 10mm bushing and these two are 8mm bushings. So with the two boards flush with each other, I'm checking to see that the center line is in line with the center line of this block is in line with the line that I scribed, and I want also to make sure that this is the situation here. I need to adjust this a little bit. Okay, here. So I shall clamp the board here, and I shall drill 2 holes with 8mm drill bit and 1 hole with 10mm drill bit. The reason that this is a 10mm drill bit is because I'm going to apply a nylon plug which is 10mm diameter and 10mm depth. So I shall start with the eight millimeter drill bit, but before I start with this bit I have to adjust for the depth of the bushing and the block and the depth to which I want to drill board number 2. So bear with me, I'm going to adjust the depth of my drill bit. I have set my drill bit to take into account the thickness of the bushing, the thickness of the board, and 10mm depth on board number 2. Now I'm going to move the board on this side so that I can drill 8mm holes over here. I'm center on both sides, so I'm good to go. Without moving this, I'm going to change my drill bit to a 10mm drill bit so I can drill in the center. And I can set the 10mm drill bit so that it has got the same depth as that bit here.
Thank you very much. See ya.
Now I have to go and refit the block here, and I have to check once again that the center lines are where they should be. Okay. So 10mm drill here. Right, unclamp, clean board number 2 from all the dust that I have created, and now I shall also remove from board number 1 the dowels that I had kept here for guides. Right. So now I shall place the dowels here, here, here and here, and in the center of the 10mm diameter holes I shall use the plugs. Let me move the camera. So now the first thing I shall do is I shall apply the plugs by hand, and I shall also apply the dowels. And the next thing is to position the bolts which have got a lip, and it is very easy to stop once you reach the nylon plug. And so at the moment I shall make sure that I am positioned here. And the next thing is to apply, you can see the bolt heads. I shall apply the eccentric wheels and I will tighten them. I'll do the same here, as you can see. And basically you can see here I have got a perfect edge. I've got a perfect edge here, and this is a very strong arrangement that can be used for cabinets, kitchen units, anything at all. And basically this is how we use the jig. This is our jig, and it has proven to be an absolutely excellent way of doing things, let alone the fact that with a system like this you do not need to utilize glue, and therefore anytime you want to take a cabinet apart, all you do is you unfasten these two wheels and you can pull the parts of the cabinet apart. This is how this system works. In my opinion, it is an excellent system, and I shall be using this whenever I want to build any type of cabinet or any time that I want to bring two boards together. I hope you found this method interesting, and basically this is the thing that I wanted to demonstrate to you, and I shall show you shortly a unit that I assembled which is based on a system like this one. This is the unit that I mentioned earlier, which has been assembled with the bolts, the steel bolts, the eccentric wheels, and the plastic plugs. And believe you me, it is absolutely strong and very, very easy to assemble. Here is another view of the same unit. Well, we have reached the end of this video. I do hope that you have found my video informative and useful. Thank you very much for taking the time to go through it with me. If you enjoyed my video, please consider liking it and do subscribe to my channel. If you have any points that you wish to raise, or if you have any questions which are connected to this video, please leave them below in the comments. Your comments are valuable to me because I do try to produce videos that are related to the points that I receive from you. Your comments also help me to make better videos. So please keep your comments coming. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. And I hope to see you in my next video.